Standard. Hello. It is 3 a.m. as I record this. Um, I've not slept in days because I've realized something. Art. It's it's terrible. It's bad. Like, have you seen this shit? Like, that's terrible. Look at this famous art piece, supposedly the best in the world. They don't even have any eyebrows. And then, after pondering this for 12 months' time, 4 score and 6 minutes ago, I realized something. I remembered that I'm really good at art. And so, I have taken it upon myself to fix this. Fix it all. We're going to take famous art tonight and make it better. So finally, people will stop living under the lies that this is good art. And to do that, I have apparently buried my chin in my neck. But I have an art program. Oh, this is new. Fancy. I'm getting fancy with the streams. So I think our first target is going to, of course, be the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. And what's the problems? Let's point out some problems we see here before we get into fixing it. So it's going to take like half a minute to zoom in because Wikipedia. As I've already said, she don't have no eyebrows. Why would famous and well-renowned painter, how many pixels is this image? Leonardo da Vinci do such a thing? And also, you might know this as this loads in, the sky is green. It's not the color of the sky. Stupid Italian man, it's blue. How could you not realize the sky is blue? That's like one of the two things I know. The sky is blue and I'm better at art than you. As her face comes into view here, we may also notice that the top of her hair just isn't there. It looks like they painted it on and then taped some locks of hair to the sides of her head. Also, her chin just looks kind of funky. It's like concave and there's a tiny bit of a double chin, but not a... Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. That's zoomed. Yeah, we also might notice it's really cracked. Like, can't Da Vinci put some anti-aliasing in this? And who wears this? This isn't a good outfit. Give her a good outfit. Why is the ground red back there? Why is... Ground isn't red. It's dirt colored. That's brown. It's brown. What the fuck is this shape in the top left corner supposed to be? I don't get it. We have to fix. So of course We start with a circle. And then we have... That's a very long neck. We have... We have me forgetting to turn the window capture back on. We have a neck. She is big shoulder, arm kind of comes around here. Oh, yes. And then there's a hand here. Big, strong woman. Shirt thing kind of there. Then another arm, it goes into there. Yes. We must give her some eyebrows. Oh, no. This is perfect. This is perfect. Eyebrows that, eyes, of course. And I will give Da Vinci this. He did give her a serene hunger. Let's give her a little cheeky smile. And of course, we have to make her hair puffier because her hair doesn't make sense in the original image. This makes more sense. It's noodly. Yeah, this is hair. That's how hair works. And then in the background, here, let's put the edges on this painting. It's vertical. It's vertical painting. There's the edges. She's kind of on a stone thing. Oh, let's make the bottom too. There. Yes. She has like a shawl going over her shawl? Do I even know what the word shawl means? A thing of fabric going over her shoulder. It's kind of funky, but I think we'll carry that over into this more modern take. Of course, since this is a modern take, she has to be wearing tic-tac-toe on herself. Here, of course, O is going to take the center first. X took the top right because they're an idiot. I think X is moving down. O moves to retaliate. But then X is like, oh no, O might get a win here. So they play here. And then O is like, oh no, they might go here. X sees that and goes down here. And this, my friends, is what we call a tie. Oh, almost. We have to put an O here. Now it's officially a tie. Here's the other X. Yeah, tic-tac-toe, all the rage these days. We had some nice polka dots on her big ol' arm. She comes down over her other arm, which kind of points out here. Now, the shape in the back, we can fix that now. Now, the shape in the back is a zeppelin. It all makes sense. It's wonderful. Let's call it the ML. And then we obviously have the ground back here made up of some road that just kind of ends in hills. Big green box at the back of her head. I like that box. I know it doesn't make sense, but I make the rules here. We have like the water line in the back there. Just marks where the water is. And then we move on to coloring. And because we are professionals here, we will be using a separate layer for color. I know, high-tech shit. Leonardo da Vinci did not think of it. It's why his paint's all chipped. So what color is her new outfit? Because it's modern, it has to be, like, sleek and, like, nice, cool, white color. Yes. Yes, this looks brilliant. I can totally see it. Layer 2 is above layer 1. Yes. This is taking a long time. Let's use this tool that Leonardo da Vinci also never thought to use. Paint bucket. Why didn't you think of this, buddy? Then we grab, skin tone, I guess, here, and give her some nice fleshy flesh. Another thing I always said about the Mona Lisa, it wasn't fleshy enough. Was not fleshy enough. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Holy shit. How much money do you think this would go for? I'm thinking like millions of fucking dollars. So many, it's ridiculous. It's like 10 times better than the original. And that's already the quote-unquote best art in the world. Also, the polka dots are pink. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. It's fashion. 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 Pink polka dots down one arm. Brilliant. Should probably give her hand some skin. There. There you actually, you know what I just thought of? What's the hippest thing? Fingerless gloves. She's wearing like a hand glove that doesn't have the fingers in it. Ignore the fact that her body doesn't go below her arm there. That's not real. That's a psyop. Now, of course, the most important thing is we actually make the sky a nice, deep blue, like we all know the sky is. That might be a bit too much. I might put that in manually. A nice sky color, you know, blue. Because blue is the color of the sky. Don't you love the color of the sky? Yeah, you do. We all love the color of the sky. It's just blue, I guess. This not a lot to say here, but if you notice, like, if we go back to the original painting for a second, which is obviously worse in every single way, Da Vinci clearly doesn't know how the sky works because the sky is one color, blue, and Da Vinci's sky goes from like green to yellow, and that doesn't make no sense. That just doesn't track. Yes. So we make our sky a nice, solid blue. Because we are correct. We are just more scientifically accurate. We are destroying Leonardo da Vinci with both facts and logic. And then, of course, we have to have our dirt colored earth because that's the color of the earth. It's not red, silly. Can't be red. It's earth. It's just the most brilliant thing I think I've ever come up with. Earth is brown. I mean, I guess, like, I don't fucking know, God or Gaia or whoever came up with that first, but no, I'm claiming it now. Then we just have this, path here, which is gonna be this color. Kind of looks like a carrot, but we'll ignore that. We need a gray for the stonework here. Yeah, that works. That totally doesn't look awful. We're using that color. That did not work. Boop. Boop. Yeah, now we can do the button. Perfect. See? Color theory is the theory of colors, and I'm using it to my advantage here. Shh. Whoever heard of drawing in the lines? In between the lines. I can't even get the saying correct. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, as we all know, we have our lovely green square, just right behind Mona Lisa's head. That's her name. But I feel like it's not green enough, so I'm going to make it greener. Just a nice green. And as we all know, Zeppelins are all in black and white, so it can't have any hue in it. Perfect. Artistic brilliance. This is why they invented photographs. They just saw the art I was doing at the time, back when they invented photographs, and they couldn't compete, so they had to take pictures of the real world. Because it's in black and white, we use white for the windows. Perfect. Now, of course, sadly, we must also address the big elephant in the room. This is Italian propaganda. Italian water doesn't look like that. It's nasty and, like, kind of cloudy and white because they keep putting salt in it to cook their pasta. Also, hi Hephaestus, god of smelting, who lives in Italy. I am calling your home a bog country. So you see this? This water back here? That's not nasty enough. Real Italian water, kind of looks just greenish. Yeah, greenish jizz, I'd call it, is Italian water. Like the Adriatic Sea, you see that stuff? It's ridiculous. Now we use our good old cheating tool to fill in. That's what water looks like. Okay, and then Mona Lisa. She's kind of a redhead in this image. They also keep scooping some water out to add to the sauce because they can't grow enough tomatoes there because all of their water is full of salt. It's just the Italians are slowly running out of drinking water. Here. I'll put down the link for Italy's Cash App here. It's just Italy dot $. You can donate to them there to help them with their dreadful water shortage. Um, yeah, but Mona Lisa, again, back to Mona Lisa, she kind of looks like a redhead in the original image, if you notice. Leonardo da Vinci seems to have a weird thing about making things that shouldn't be red. I don't get it. But as we all know, redheads are only indigenous to Ireland. So this just can't be true. So we're going to make just brown. That's it. That's the hair color. Brown. Yes. Yes. This is perfect. Holy shit, this is even more amazing than I thought it would be. Dude. Okay, we need to fill in under her armpit. Let's grab our lovely stone color. And then we need our actual ground color, the brown. And then boom. I forgot her fucking scarf. Not boom. I never said boom. It's gonna be a nice red scarf. Ah, yeah. And now, boom, we can officially sign it in 0.05 font. I can't. I genuinely cannot see that 1.5. Absolutely invisible. Okay, I am underestimating the size of these. Whoa. This is by Fluffy. This is brilliant. This is the greatest thing I've ever done. But now we're going to have to do something even greater. We're going to the top. You know what that is? The top of the Sistine Chapel, or whatever it's called. Another piece of great art by, I think it's the same dude. I don't know. I think he was a turtle. So I don't know how he painted so much. It's like God, Touchy the Atom dude. And I feel like that needs a major fix. And it's honestly the worst abomination I've ever laid my eyes upon. Here, let's go find an image of it. Scrolling on scrolling on a what the fuck is this called? It's a drawing tablet. It's called a drawing tablet. Scrolling on a drawing tablet be hard. Look at all these other terrible paintings. Sadly, we don't have enough time to get to all of them. Oh, and then he's dead. Did he? Who painted the Sistine Chapel? Was it this dude or was it another dude? It's a big painting. Sistine Chapel. Let's just look it up instead of doing some Wikipedia The Apostolic Palace. Why do you need a palace, Vatican? Aren't you supposed to be a bunch of priests who don't fuck anyone? Palaces are reserved for people who fuck. And holy shit, I know there's a bunch of like really cool art in this room, but this room looks like shit. Dude, whoa. I didn't realize how this room looks like shit. Who designed this? Looks like a moldy, like, so you have this woman. She's born in like maybe 1850s. She's really fucking old. The year is 1970. She gets a new house and she designs all of it with a bathroom tile. And she just hangs up all these old paintings and pictures of all her friends and relatives on the walls. And then that was left after she immediately died of bear attack the next day. I know she was old, but you know, bears come for old people. It happens to us all. And then it's left for like 40 years to get mold, and that's what the Sistine Chapel looks like. Anyway, we're only looking at one of those paintings. Maybe it'll just say the name. During the reign of the Last Judgment is not what I was looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Oh, it's by Michelangelo? That's Jesus fucking Christ. You guys have two similar names. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Weird. Just gonna like scroll down until I see the picture. You know, the one where God and the dude touch. That is some weird fucking perspective there. So just plain. It's like that vaporwave plane that they have in those like lazy vaporwave aesthetic videos, except they made it white and gold. The creation of Adam. Okay. So I have just so many problems with this. A, why does God look like he's in a brain? And B, God shouldn't look like this. This isn't a god. This isn't a god at all, and that has some lumpy earth. This isn't a god at all. God should be powerful, as I always say. Let's turn this back on. Okay, so we have... I am getting a bigger brush. We have our earth over here. And then there's just kind of a dude chilling there. I don't know who this dude is. Yeah. There. It's kind of just laying back, and then he reaches out. And then over here we have God, and we have to make God cool. Obviously, God should have laser eyes. Laser eyes and, like, big muscle body. I don't know how to draw muscles. Let's see. So these are the pecs. And then you have them at... Yes. Yes, this is God. Give him some nipples. Yeah, good. And then God with his lumpy, muscular hand. They can touch each other. This is how God works. That's his hand. It's just so muscly you can't make it out there. Just add some little, just veins. Give him some hair. And, of course, God should have the most powerful hair. which is spiky anime hair. The bigger the hair, the more powerful you are. Like a double layer of hair, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also God. And then his next big muscular arm should, let's give him an actual hand this time. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that fits our hand quota. Should be holding like a book because God's smart. God read. Doot. That completely covers his abs. I'm going to move the book out of the way. His abs are more important than knowledge. It's a scroll now. There. There, it's a scroll now. He's holding a scroll, don't you know? Perfect. And then, of course, how is God flying in the original image? Just using his legs or whatever. That's silly. That's very silly. We know how things fly. They fly with propellers. So obviously, give God a propeller. Yes. This is what God looks like. Now, yeah, why did they give God a beard? That was such a bad idea. Of course we give him eyebrows. Don't want to forget eyebrows like Leonardo da Vinci did on Mona Lisa. Oh, yeah, that's a facial expression you have when touching God. Ah. And then another problem with the original image is sky isn't blue. How dare they make the sky not blue? It's just terrible. We have to fix this. As we all know, color goes on a separate layer. And sky, blue. Very limited chunks of sky blue. Shh. We'll fix it in post. Don't worry, guys. We'll fix it. Okay, now. This dude's kind of flesh-colored. God? Well, this dude is an Italian person flesh-colored, because this was made in Italy, and I don't feel like figuring out other flesh colors. God, why would God be flesh-colored when God can be any color? Magenta. Just bright neon magenta. Be not afraid of these fabulous colors. I feel like Michelangelo was just too scared to show God in their great, glorious, true form. Oh, it's beautiful. Behold god, so powerful that their color is leaking out the sides of their arms. Yes. Okay, and then obviously the more powerful the hair, the more yellow it is. So the hair's gonna have to be yellow. I don't know why I like stopped talking for so long there. The hair's gonna have to be yellow. Yeah, that was just an extremely odd cut. I guess I was just in awe at the true majesty of God. I'm going to get excommunicated for this. Helicopter, they're of course gray, and they can't be any other color. I will give, Sir Michael here some credit. They did give God a pink dress, and that is pretty fabulous, though the magenta God is more historically accurate. So I will pay a small homage to Michael there and make the scroll a light pink too. But of course, the laser eyes are just they're just gonna be fucking red beams. That's the sound they make. They make this sound. Just grab the flesh color, put it on the flesh. Oh. They make a Mr. Adam there quite, blonde. And as we all know, blonde people are native, to the moon. So that can't be happening on Earth. Yeah, they now have brown hair. Yes. And if we take some green, and then we don't do anything with green, because as we all know, ground is brown. Oh my god. Look at this image. And it's just full majesty. It doesn't even compare. That's... Holy shit. That's it. I can't do anything else. I've peaked as an artist. I can't do anything more. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of a job. Everyone's out. I've put all the artists out of a job. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna... Oh god.